Last year, we crossed the Mexican border into Baja California, something that we were completely ill-prepared to do. It was the most terrifying, stressful day of driving I have ever had. It was actually pretty damn terrifying at first because we had no idea what to expect, and the only thing we knew was all the horror stories that everyone had shared with us. Just 1 minute. But skip to today, and yeah, we're doing it again, but this time with a really big difference. This time, we brought two newbies with us. They've never been to Mexico before, at least not beyond a border town. And to tell you the truth, I think I'm more excited about this trip of seeing Baja through their eyes than through my own. Oh, and did you catch the tense of that verb? I didn't say we were bringing them to Baja. I said we brought them to Baja, as in, we're already here. Although honestly, I was truly hoping that the Sea of Cortez would be bluer. We got a little bit of wind, as you could probably hear. Oh, and as far as our newbies, Gabe and Heidi, I can only hope that things just really go south this trip because I want them to get the full experience of Baja. I need to set the stage for you. We are only in Baja for a week. That's all we could eco. Between all of us, we got a week. We're starting today in San Felipe, which is honestly a non-event. But we're going to take Gabe and Heidi, and we're going to show them some of our very special places. The places we can get to within a week. I really, really hate that. I'm actually kind of thinking of just abandoning them and staying down here for the rest of my life. We'll see how it goes. I'm sorry for the clickbait. Yeah, I sort of led you on. Is Baja dangerous? It's not. Let's just get that out of the way real quick. Baja's fine. Baja's great. We love it down here. The thing is, I did a video last year that was called, Isn't Baja Dangerous? And it was one of my best videos of all times. So apparently fear sells. But no, Baja's fine. And we're going to show you some of our favorite places while we show them some of our favorite places. I don't know, maybe something bad will happen. Yeah, maybe I can arrange it if you really want to throw enough pesos at it. But honestly, we're just going to have a good time. Whoops. You okay?
Are you done?
I don't know. Am I done?
Hey.
Apparently, we're not done. Good morning. This is what a peaceful Baja morning looks like. This is what Rick looks like when he wakes up. Sorry about that. So you want to know, is Baja dangerous? Does it look dangerous to you? I mean, granted, the tide is way, 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 way out, but this is Baja. This is the Baja that we have come to know and love. It's the Baja that we want to show our friends. Everyone hears about how backwards and how, well, they hear all the bad things. They hear about that one crime that happened 2 years ago. The people down here are beautiful. They're wonderful. It is undiscovered country. And in a way, I actually hate making this video because I'm not sure I want people to come down here. It doesn't need to be overrun. This is my sanctuary. This is my beauty. You have lovely water. The Sea of Cortez is out there somewhere, trust me. You've got mountains, you've got desert. It's got pretty much everything, except maybe some hair jelly. No, I am going to enjoy showing my friends Baja. You can't see them because they're way down the beach. Gabe's walking his two pups out on the water, and they're just loving life. I'm glad this is a good start. Yeah, San Felipe is just kind of a town to me. I mean, it's nice, it's okay, but this is a good start. If this is how you experience Baja on day one, just imagine what the rest of the day is like. Just imagine what the rest of this week is going to be like. Yeah, not only am I happy to be showing Gabe everything that we've experienced down here, I'm really glad I get to show you too. But now I have to fix all of this. I don't want to wake up Nikki. She's in the bus, sound asleep right now. Who wakes up somebody when they're sleeping in paradise? I guess I got to be that guy. Anyway, the next place we're going to, if you think this is beautiful, you have no idea what waits for us this afternoon. Neither do they. It's going to be good. Oh, we are finally here. Where is here, you ask? La Gringa, Playa La Gringa in the Bahia de Los Angeles. Here, close your eyes because you're not going to believe this. You got them? Keep them closed. Don't peek. Are you ready? Oh, check this out. Pretty blue birds chumming for fish. Here, let me back up and show you. We are literally parked on the beach. I mean, we got our buddies there. We've got our... Now, I have to explain the lay of the land. We were here last year, and we know what's going to happen. This climbing that I'm doing, this is where the water comes. Right here. The bus is there. It's maybe 6-8 feet. Do you see all this water over there? That water is going to come up to here. Basically, our bus is going to be sitting on a peninsula at high tide, and it's not going to be till tomorrow afternoon. This whole area is going to be flooded. Oh my God, can you see how freaking beautiful this is? We absolutely love it. I mean, that's all marshes. There's a hiking trail up through the mountains. It's just an absolutely beautiful hike. But I got to describe getting in here. This was that was so horrible. Horrible. We're here. Almost. Took us about 5 hours to get from San Felipe here. I don't remember it being that bad. I thought this part of Baja, the roads were decent. Nikki put it on the way in because they were such horrible roads. We were here last time at the end of 3, almost 4 months in Baja. Were we so used to the roads by then that nothing fazed us? That road, that was 8 kilometers of just crap road, 200 kilometers before that of nonstop potholes. It was, I'm not used to it. And I'm only here for a week, and I don't have enough time to get used to it again. I love Baja. I love it to death. But I truly hate driving here. I truly hate the roads. And they are worse this year than they were last. And unfortunately, I will explain this one later. The place we're going next, we have to cross the absolute worst road in Baja to get to it. And I am trying very, very, very hard to convince them and her and anybody who will listen that we should just stay here. I mean, why put up with all this crappy roads to get somewhere just to play with a whale when we could stare at birds and blue water and not drive on those roads? Okay, it's been a long, long day. I'm gonna go have a little bit of a beverage. I drove for so long that I'm just gonna be unhappy for a while until I have my beverage and stop driving in my head. Oh yay, and I've got rocks in my shoes. There, that's much better. So I'm thinking the best way of showing you the wonders of La Gringa is by telling you a story, a way back story that happened all of, well, maybe 2 days ago, possibly 3. My buddy Gabe and I were talking about coming down to Baja, and I was, as usual, regaling him with all the stories of us last year. And he kept getting more and more excited. And then I kind of let him in on the secret. The one thing that I love more than anything about Baja, and it's the Baja chill. Let me explain. There is a completely different pace of life down here. When I returned from Baja to the States, I was completely overwhelmed. When I first went into a supermarket, there are aisles and aisles and aisles of frozen goods, 73 different kinds of canned peas. Who in the hell needs 73 different kinds of canned peas? In the States, we have it. In Baja, you have a market, and they'll have a can of peas, but you're going to have the brand. They don't have excess. The way of life is just chill. Yeah, they work hard, and maybe some would call it even borderline survivalist, but they also live for their culture, their family, their friends. The pace of life is so much slower. And I got to think so much happier, because when we were down here almost 4 months last time, I had a chill in my bones that I can't describe. I was just happy. I didn't have stress. I didn't have to take anxiety medication. I didn't have to do anything out of the ordinary. I just had to live. Now, we came to La Gringa last time on our way out. So after we had spent 3 months or a little more wandering around this peninsula, we came down here, and it was like the penultimate of relaxation. I think we spent a week just sitting on that beach, doing not much, just relaxing and enjoying life. And that's kind of when I realized this is what I want to do and why I do it. Now, I'm not saying if you're a hustle, go-getter up in the States that anything is wrong with you, but what the hell's wrong with you? Now, for me, No, for me, this is just so much better. It is so much more enjoyable. It is exactly the kind of life that I need to live. Now, the problem is I'm not all that chill in the States. A little bit maybe when we're sitting out on BLM land, but for the most part, I don't know how to be chill there because I'm surrounded by not chill. So somehow, part of this journey, you and I, is figuring out how you can take all of this, and live that way in Estados Unidos. We'll figure it out. Okay, I have a question. We're almost back, and there is a curiosity I have in the desert. Where do the effing flies come from? They're filled with it. Our bus is filled with flies. I'm hearing them buzzing all around my head. There's nothing living out here. I mean, don't flies look for like dead carcasses to infest and buzz around? That's what you always see. There's nothing out here to die. So why are they here? There's no reason. I mean, do they go after dead cacti? I've seen dead cactuses. There's no flies buzzing around them. Where in the hell do the flies come from, and why are they here? And more importantly, why do they even exist? God, I hate flies. Okay, I got to find a little way back and then get myself calmed down. No flies, no flies. Zen, no flies. Oh, crap. There's no easy way across. And I'm not walking through the bush. Okay, well, there's a will, there's a way. Getting closer. You just have to find a way. It's not too mushy. Fortunately, the tide is low. Low tide means I can just walk through muck instead of water. I'm not sure which is better. I think this is going to be easier than I think. Well, apparently, this is not the way. We're right there, and there is a wet obstacle between us and there. I could go around, or I could splash through. Yeah, it's not that far. I could use the exercise. That's how I'm going to sell this. Not that I'm a wuss and don't want to cross cold water. I need the exercise. Yeah, that's it. Here, I'll pretend to be manly and go through this wet spot. Oh, yes. Off-roading we go. Oh, wow, we made it. That was close. Yeah. But we're on the right side of the water now, at least. I just got to figure out how to get over this fence. Again, solutions are pretty easy when you stop all the frickin' drama. Just walk around them. And there we are. Home sweet home. I'm home, baby. Nobody hurt me. No harm befell me. She just said, oh shit. There goes the inheritance or something like that. Do you see these birds out here? We don't know what they're called. They're some kind of pelican. We've only seen them down here in Mexico. We call them pterodactyls because when they fly overhead, they look exactly like little pterodactyls. But they are my spirit animal. This is who I want to be when I grow up, or reincarnated, or whatever the hell it is called. Just hanging around, flying, diving in, swimming, getting some good seafood. Yeah, this is the life. Well, real quick, we need to take a brief pause from Baja to do something very important. That is Patreon. I know. What has Patreon got to do with Baja? Well, everything, because if you want more of Baja, you might want to go out there. Lots of behind-the-scenes footage, lots of extra content, and in fact, I would say about half of this Baja trip is going to be out there and not here. Sorry, it didn't just fit into the story. By the way, everything out there is free. You can choose a paying tier, of course, but unless, of course, you feel guilty for not supporting the channel, just kind of throwing that out there for consideration. Desert flies. Anyway, let's get back to Baja. I was just talking to a lovely couple who lives in that overlander right there. She was saying that Mexico 1 has been patched, that it's much better than last November and better than last year. They have been filling some of the potholes, which for me is going to be, see, there weren't potholes. They were just basically, it looked like Syria and Gaza and everything combined. It was bombed out. There was no way to patch it, but I'm hopeful. So I'm hopeful. Tomorrow we'll get to the whales, a really good seafood dinner, and I'm not going to kill the suspension on the Good Bus Huckleberry. I truly believe. Please let me believe. So in case you're curious, I am not taking down the Starlink. I am putting the Starlink back up. So Rick, if you're still in La Gringa and you're heading off to see the whales, why are you putting the Starlink back up? Because I convinced them. And you gotta love, whoop, wrong direction. Gotta love the new Starlinks. You have to manually aim them where you want them to go, right there-ish. So yeah, I convinced them to stay. Convinced them that that is so much better than driving really crappy Mexican roads. It was funny. Gabe and Heidi came into the bus and like kind of almost apologetic. Like, oh, I think we're traveling too fast. I'm like, yes. See, here's the thing. I wanted to see Baja through their eyes. Baja is chill. Baja is taking things easy, just going at your own pace. So it took them all of 2.5 days to finally get it. So yes, I consider my job well done. You don't take people to Baja to show them a place. You take them to show them a lifestyle, a mentality, and they got it. And I'm happy. Now, I don't have to drive anywhere today. Yay! And basically, we're just going to slowly work our way back up, starting maybe tomorrow. It's Baja time. We'll figure it out later. Maybe I should actually get online and see what's between here and back home. Gotta be something. Or we just stay here for the rest of our lives. Somebody will bring us food. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos. I will step down when I'm